And again, we're maintaining that space in front. We can always see the tires making clear contact with the pavement when we're driving in the city. No different than it is in any other city, managing that space in front. People are always going to say to you, they're going to say, oh, somebody's going to cut in. No, people aren't going to cut in. And the reason I say that is that the #1 reported crash in North America is rear end crashes. So people are following too close. That's what's going on. And if you can maintain that space in front, you're going to significantly reduce your chances of being involved in a rear end crash or getting tailgated. Because if you have space in front, you can drive for the person that's tailgating you behind as well as your own vehicle, because people who are tailgating are giving up power. They're hoping on a wing and a prayer that they can get their vehicle stopped. They're reacting to traffic. Left-hand turns. Do you move into the intersection or do you stop at the edge of the intersection so you're not actually in the intersection until the gap presents itself and then move straight forward? Two schools of thinking on left-hand turns. One is to move into the intersection and move as much traffic as possible through the intersection, which is the case in many large metropolitan cities. I don't agree with this. The method that I teach is to stop at the edge of the intersection, front steer tires in the front crosswalk line, and then when the gap presents itself, drive straight into the intersection and make your turn. That way you have a bit of speed and you reduce the amount of time you're in the crosshairs of the oncoming traffic. And this is where you got to change lanes. You got to signal, signal, shoulder check.
And it's okay to go over the solid lines when you see vehicles like this. Yeah. Let's make a right. All right.
And police and emergency vehicles.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and buses parked here and vehicles coming at you. You have to slow down and give way. Mm-hmm. And this is very much about, you know, what we say all the time.
Let's make a left.
You can be right or you can be dead right.
Exactly.
You know, you might have the right of way, but and you know, driving in the city, you and I talked about this before.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to be a little aggressive, but at other times you got to give it up too.
Yeah. Awesome. We'll go straight down. Oh boy, now we can. There you go. All right, awesome. Yeah. And straight down at the traffic light, we'll make a right turn.
And the other thing that's different here is your bicycle lanes have, when you get to the intersection, have dotted lines. So you can actually cross into the bicycle lanes.
Yes. Just like the transit buses, at the end, you got dotted lines, you can cross over to make that right turn.
Yeah. That's something that's different from where I live, because where I live, they're solid and you have to stay out of them.
Oh, I see.
And again, if, you know, like I said, students have asked me that.
And
I say the road markings will tell you whether you can move into the bicycle lane or not.
Yeah. Speed bumps. Even though it's a yellow speed sign, the number says 20. Don't do 20, do about 10. Because I noticed when you was going over the speed bumps, you was doing about 10 miles per hour, which is good. You want to give the examiner a comfortable ride over that speed bump.
And the other thing that I tell students about speed bumps, brake before the speed bump and let the car just roll over.
Yes.
That way the suspension is going to be able to do its work instead of it all being like this.
Exactly.
Because you've got the brakes on.
Yep. See how he's going slow? It says 15. You could do about 10 miles per hour over. If you do 25, the speed limit, you're going to hit that speed bump. You're going to hit that speed bump hard and land hard.
Yeah.
Examiner will not be happy with you.
No.
You're going to make them jump from their seat.
So this is awesome because I get students from Dubai, and I guess they have a lot of speed bumps in Dubai, and this will work out for them. So you slow down to about...
Slow down on speed bumps.
10 miles an hour, about 12 to 15 kilometers an hour. Let your foot off the brake, and then let the car just roll over.